Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage playthrough, part of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. This is probably going to end up being the finale, I guess. This won't be the last video, obviously. I still have like an extra video and some other things I want to show you guys, but I think we're going to actually be fighting Ripto in this video. But before we do that, we do have one last Speedway stage we need to take care of here, the Canyon Speedway. So we're going to go ahead and do this first. So let's go ahead and get this going. Now, from what I remember, well, when I don't mess up like that, is I feel like this is one of the easier Speedway stages, if I remember correctly. I just kind of remember this one not being as difficult or as hard to optimize as some of the other ones. I think it's just because it seems like it's a much smaller stage, I guess. So maybe that allows for things to kind of get done in a more efficient manner. I think, anyway. I mean, that's what it feels like, to be honest, but we'll see, we'll see. Did I get all of the vehicles? I don't feel like I did. There's also another, oh, there's the other ring. Felt like I was missing another ring. What else do I need? Vultures. Okay, well, let's try this again. I feel like this wasn't, like, the best I could have done, but still, I mean, considering that, like, 3 of the objectives are, like, one right after the other, I really don't feel like this one will be too hard to not only, you know, obviously get the full clear and everything, but even to get the Speedway, or, yeah, the Speedway skill point. That's what I'm trying to go for there. But for now, let's just currently keep doing our thing. I feel like I did miss some of the goats, though. Yeah, these are, like, those are easy to get. Okay, there's the last of the goats. I'm not really sure where the vultures are, though. I think I'm gonna have to look for those before I do anything. I think the vultures are kind of, like, in their own specific section, so you kind of have to look around for that. But yeah, we'll keep on moving and trying this. Ah, there's the vultures. Okay. I found them. They are a little tricky to get because some of them are up high. And you might have to, like, move down to get some of them. Dang it. I think I'm just going to end up missing this. Yep, okay. Well, either way, I think I have a pretty good feel for what exactly I'm doing, so it's just going to be optimizing this, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this here. But yeah, we're basically about there. It's just a matter of getting all the vultures in a smooth transition. And once we do that, we can start perfecting this stage. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, can we please do this? I'm not asking for much. Just asking for a very, very good run. That's another thing you can do. You can try to take out one of those guys during that section. Just don't be surprised if, like, when you're actually getting the bikers, they'll, like, oh, there's one missing. Yeah, because you got it. That's why there's one missing. So yeah, I do think the vultures are, like, the hardest objective to get here. Come on. $110. Hold on. Is that like the exact skill point time? Did I really miss this by literally 1/10 of a second? You gotta be kidding me! What the hell? That's the closest of margins you could ever get. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting this now. Okay, this is what I'm going to end up doing here. Is I'm going to give this another shot to get the skill point time. And if it doesn't look like I'm going to do it, I'm just going to skip out and do the Hunter mission instead. Or the gem mission, I guess. Although Hunter is definitely directly involved in, like, all of them. But still, it's not always Hunter as the NPC. But he is the NPC in this case. But yeah, like, Hunter is in this section, in this room, so... we'll just do that. How'd I miss that? Come on. Come on. Ooh, yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh, man, I'm so angry, though, that I tied the time that I had to get under. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, now we're gonna go, actually, do the orb mission now. And all we got left, as far as skill points are concerned, is we have the, obviously perfecting the other two bosses, and we have to do the first Speedway stage. But again, I think those are more than doable once we actually beat the game. For reasons I'll explain why then.
Alright, Spyro, are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Are you sure? I don't like that confidence.
Okay, Spyro, here's what you gotta do. I got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press the attack button to fire the gun, and use your left stick to aim.
Okay, so this is an interesting take on, I guess, a different form of flying. So we use the left stick to aim and just the A button to fire the gun, which... Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you. Star Fox, Let's Play confirmed for 2021. I missed a balloon.
Missed a target. That's okay. It's pretty tough to hit them all.
Are they though? I think it was just a matter of me like expecting them all to be green, so I was looking for green. And then I was like, oh, hey, there's another color over here. So I think we'll be fine. Yeah, see, we got that. No problem. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on Star Fox this year yet. It could be done. It could be done. I wouldn't be opposed to it. For now, though, we're playing Spyro, so we're gonna focus on Spyro. Good. I was really, really worried I was gonna miss that. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, come on.
You missed a target.
You see, I was worried that I missed another balloon, but no. Honestly, the difficult part about this are the lasers. The lasers kind of, I don't know, they kind of like, they don't... The line to hit the balloons is not 100% accurate. I guess I got that other... Yeah, there was another blue balloon. I guess I hit that. Yeah, I guess I did. You have to consider, like, where you're angling the ship from when you're shooting. That's kind of what messed me up in that last attempt. Even though I was near the balloon, I didn't have the right angle for it, and that's what got me. Got him.
Hey, you nailed all the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
Sure, we'll go with that. Anything to shut you up. No, honestly, I do like Hunter. Like, I mean, obviously, you've seen from this playthrough, I'm a huge fan of Alora. Spyro plus Alora for life. But, you know, Hunter's fun. He's fun in a silly way. He does kind of come off as kind of like maybe a little too full of himself at the very beginning of the game, but then it kind of turns into like kind of a goofiness, which I think works for him. So yeah, over the course of the game, I do think Hunter becomes a lot more likable, but still, Alora's the best. You cannot convince me otherwise. But yeah, there we go. That's the Canyon Speedway. Honestly, it didn't take me too long to get that done properly. So now, guys, it's time. It's time to fight the final boss of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to fight Ripto. After climbing this incredibly huge staircase. Seriously, Spyro, learn how to fly. That staircase is just not worth climbing up. But, let's do it, guys.
Yeah. Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Okay, so here we go. Fighting Ripto. Honestly, I think the gulp fight is harder than this. But I will give this fight a little bit of credit. It goes on longer. So it's a much longer fight. They're both, I think, equally hard to get the 100 or the perfect no damage achievements. But I do think that this is...
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. But, oh shoot, that's right. Oh, dang it. Well, there goes the perfect achievement already. But yeah, like, honestly, the only thing about this fight is, I mean, it does seem like, oh, okay, well, we're, oh, shoot. Honestly, I shouldn't even worry, because, I mean, I'm already not gonna get the, perfect no damage run now, but... Still, basically what I was trying to say is that, this fight, I'd say it's about on the same par as doing this perfect no damage as the Gold fight. The only difference is, again, the difficulty here is more just kind of endurance and, you know, making it to the end. So there we go, we took him out. However, that is only phase 1, so we still have more phases to get through. So the trick here is whenever you see Ripto use his wand, I say jump, because he's going to shoot at where the... He's jumping at where you're firing, basically, so you need to... Okay, but yeah, this is basically the whole fight. Just a matter of, oh god. Collecting 3 orbs before Ripto does. And there we go, phase 2 done. Now we have phase 3, and for this phase we get a special power-up that will allow us to fly around, and this is pretty much what we do in this phase. We just need to attack Ripto from the sky. It may seem like I'm doing a really, really good job of this, and I'm, like, kicking his ass, and I am, for sure. I do think this phase is harder than I'm making it look, though, just because, again, the perspective of shooting the fireballs is a little off. So you kind of need to, like, aim, again, kind of where he's going, not, like, where he is. The old Space Invaders mindsets. Thankfully, we don't have a time limit for this, so it's just a matter of hitting him. There we go, got him. Did Ripto get burned alive? Damn. We did it! We saved Avalar.
thank you enough, Spyro.
Woo!
I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there. Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah.
And, well, guys, that's it. That's it for Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Now, like I said, there is going to be one more video I'm going to be doing. It's going to be an extra video of sorts, so I feel pretty confident wrapping up the project here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But yeah, Spyro 2, honestly, it's a lot of fun. I think it's a very nice improvement over the original game in terms of, like, just the general mechanics and stuff and how the game is kind of laid out. I do personally still kind of prefer the first game just because it's hard to say it's for nostalgic reasons, because keep in mind, I've only played these games last year for the first time. But that first playthrough of Spyro 1 was just very, very captivating to me, and I just played through that game, basically marathoned the first game straight through, and I loved every single moment of it. Just the nature of exploring the worlds, trying to find all the collectibles. I just had a really good time with it, and I really, really enjoyed the game. And it really, really got to me on a very, very special level. This game, I think it also got to me in a very nice way. Again, I do like how some of the worlds that we went through were kind of more developed. Each world pretty much had like a different theme. It had like a different and unique mission you had to go through. And, you know, some of the mini-games you had to do were also like fun little interesting side quests and distractions throughout the game. I do think that the backtracking in the game, I know that I keep bringing this up, but I think it's a very important thing to consider in terms of looking at all of these games from a very, at least in my case, subjective format. I just felt like some of the backtracking was a little too unnecessary. Things where it's just like, okay, you need to get this one ability to climb up and just get like a few gems. Like stuff like that just didn't really seem entirely necessary. And then also instances where you had to basically like climb up to this hidden area to play a game that didn't really even involve climbing. So it's almost like, well, I could have easily played this the first time if they just gave me a reason to do this, but instead they waited till later to give me the ability I needed to get up here just to play a game that didn't really even involve that. I don't know, it just seemed kind of silly, some of the instances of backtracking that were in this game, and it just seemed like, I think it would have been a much better experience if it just wasn't really included. And again, this kind of goes into something I kind of spoke about in one of the last few videos, how, you know, there's only 3 homeworlds based off of 3 of the 4 seasons. I almost feel like, I kind of feel like there was an aspect of this game that had 4 homeworlds, where there was a homeworld for every season. And because of that, maybe some of the levels were kind of like structured and divided up better, or maybe they just had like different ideas that were more appropriate for one season than another one. So I feel like if they kind of stuck to that formula, maybe the game would have been more balanced, and maybe they could have also found a way to distribute the moves a little better to basically make it so you didn't have to do any backtracking. But I mean, obviously I wasn't a part of the original Spyro 2 development team, so I can't really even say that for certain. And again, being kind of new to the series and not really knowing a lot of the background behind it, there's not really a lot I do know about the series. I'm still learning a lot of these things. But overall, Spyro 2 is a very enjoyable game. honestly just as enjoyable as the first game. For me, though, the first game just really captivated me in a very special and unique way, and that's why I'm a little more drawn to that one. I feel like that game's a game I could like just play straight through, time and time again. Not that I don't think you could do that with this game either, but I just feel like a little more drawn to the first one for that kind of replay value, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically how I feel about it. It's still a great game, and I definitely recommend it for those, well, I mean, really, if you're playing one of the games on this trilogy, you might as well play all three, because they're all three pretty incredible. Which, I guess, kind of leads me into my next point. You guys are probably wondering, when is the Spyro 3 Let's Play going to happen? It will happen this year. Once again, just give me a couple of months, and then I'll get back around to covering that. There's a couple of other games I kind of want to take a look at first, and a couple of other series I at least want to either return to or kind of get started before I go back here. But I will try to get this game done before the end of the year so we can be done with the first 3 Spyro games, and then we can do and move on to something else as far as doing like non-Nintendo content, because as you guys know, I'm a huge Nintendo guy. A majority of my playthroughs on my channel are Nintendo games, but it's fun going back to some of these other series that aren't Nintendo games, and honestly having a lot of fun with them. And you know, it does show that while I do really love Nintendo, I'm capable of loving just as many other games. And, you know, this game honestly has a lot of charm. Like, charm that you would almost think, oh, is this a Nintendo game? Because it has just kind of a, you know, very magical, immersive world you can kind of place yourself in. But no, it's not a Nintendo product, and it's a very fun game and fun game series. So, again, if you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it, especially the Reignited trilogy. You get 3 great games for a very, very fair price. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. Also, I say this, I probably will be saying this every Spyro playthrough, but also major thank you to Bowser 2 Queen, my good friend Bowser Girl, for also kind of encouraging me to check out these games, because I've had so much fun with them. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I'll see you guys for the bonus video posted probably later on this week. And yeah, we'll close up Spyro 2 for that. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.